does it look like Igbo land, southeast? Why does it look like it's underdeveloped? Why people are running away from investing? Like they're always investing outside, especially Igbos in the homeland. They invest outside, but they don't invest in the land. You will not see a lot of business happening. What is going on?
Hmm. This question that you ask is, I would say that it's a sad situation that we find ourselves, enforced into union with Nigeria. This question you ask, the simple answer is deliberately economic sabotage.
What do you mean by that?
Economic sabotage, what I mean by that is that the federal government of Nigeria
Mm.
systematically sabotaged the southeast economy to impoverish them, to make them to remain in poverty so they can be controlled, because you don't control a rich man, it's only poor people that you control. And knowing that Igbo people are business tycoons,
Mm.
so you have to squeeze them and lock all the opportunities over there. How do they do that? First of all, they make sure that the southeast, south, which is southeast, they just make it south.
Mm.
The seaport over there, they close it down. So as a businessman, you import goods from China and you're living in Onitsha.
Mm.
If you go from Port Harcourt, which they close down,
Mm.
it will take you maybe 4 hours to get to Onitsha.
Okay.
Now, if you import it and you go through Lagos, it will take you probably 8 to 9 hours to get to Onitsha.
Mm.
That's why they close it down. They close it down because they don't want it to be, they don't want you to have their access, to have it easy, because they have a different agenda. The agenda that they have is exploitation. So now you import the goods from China, the high sea passed in the east. The ship that is carrying your goods will actually pass the east and go into Lagos. And they will get to Lagos and drop it. And they will mount over there, Omoibo, Nyamele. That's how they will prefer. You're already a meat to chop. The custom will start chopping you from there. After chopping you, you will now hire a trailer from there that will carry your goods down to Onitsha. And then on the way going to Onitsha, you will meet custom maybe 7 places. You meet police more than 15 places. You meet military more than 15 places. And that's how they will be extorting you money every checkpoint. You will be paying until you get to Onitsha. So now, if you're a businessman that is living in Lagos, for example, that 1 million naira that you're making in a gain, you live in Lagos, you make that 1 million naira and enter your pocket because you take the goods from the wharf and you go to your shop and you sell it. And the same goods, the person living in Onitsha bought the same place. Now he has to pay 1 million naira extortion until he gets to his shop in Onitsha. Automatically, he's down shortage of 1 million naira. As a business person, you will always find a place where it's easier for you, where you make more money. So that's deliberately from Nigeria government sabotaging the southeast economy. You see how the system works now, and that's not only that. And they make sure that all the companies in Karago Cement, all the companies that is in the southeast, that federal government, used to
How about the headquarters and stuff like?
They close it all down.
Wow.
The oil that is here, Nigeria have oil. The Nigeria have oil that is in a south and southeast. They make sure that the whole headquarter of Chevron, Shell, Ajib, all those things, they move it all to Lagos. There's no way a foreign person will come and go down to east and say, "Oh, I like this location. I might want to build a hotel here. I think it will be a business opportunity." You not see that. You understand? So it's deliberately economic sabotage from the. That's why you hear constant agitation of Biafra, and it looks like once they speak Biafra, including me, look like this our spirit rises up.
Yeah.
Like we want it today. That's the prayer point, because we know what we can do if there's no Nigeria sabotage. We know what we can do by ourselves.
Yeah.
And Ibeto bought Nkarago Cement. The Nigeria government, through Dangote, sabotage it. They took away the license. But they gave license to Dangote. And mind you, Dangote is importing cement and packaging it in Nigeria. And Ibeto is producing it in Nigeria. But they took the license away because it's from the southeast. And the company in question is in the southeast.
It's obvious the hatred. It's obvious what they are doing.
Do you think that if it's another country, just like here in America, when you see police, all the cars that they're using is either Dodge or Ford? right?
Mm-mm.
That's American company.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Nigeria. Innocent Motors is an Igbo man. He's in Innewi. He's
Mm.
producing cars. He supplies other African country their government.
Mm.
Nigeria government doesn't buy from him because they don't want him to grow. If it's a society that is encouraging, they will first of all start buying from, you know what, all the police cars gonna be from this innocent. So it's a deliberately act. That's why you see everybody living southeast going to Lagos, because individually government has never helped anybody individually, so you're struggling to make money, and then custom will collect the whole money on the
Yeah.
way. So you now go to China, you buy stuff, all your gain you share it to Nigeria police, terrorists, and all those people on the way. So you find out that it's better for you to move down to Lagos, so at least that 1 million naira you can use it for something else.
Yeah. I totally understand it now.
Those are the
It's just
situation.
pressing calculator and it's not
it's
adding
not
up.
it's not adding up.
It's
So
not
you
adding
got
up.
to move, and they did it deliberately because they don't want people to succeed in Southeast. Because when you bring a business and you're growing, you employ more people, and people are, so
Mm.
they want to impoverish
Mm.
the Southeasterners.
Is the only solution from what I'm hearing, right? Just need to separate.
I mean, that's the only solution. It's like a day and night. That's the only solution. If the Southeasterners, if we did not separate from Nigeria, Nigeria will kill all of us.
Something to think about, guys.
Imagine, for example, now let me just give you one just quick example.
Mm.
The railway that they awarded all over Nigeria. Do you see anyone in the southeast?
Mm-mm.
It's a federal government project.
Mm.
The money they borrowed, they plan to borrow in China. Don't you see how they shared it? They shared it among themselves, and they excluded southeast.
Really?
Yeah, they borrowed money, both money borrowed. They excluded southeast. There's no project of federal government going on there. So it's obvious.
It's very obvious. I
It's
just wonder why some people, some Igbos, they are not saying it this way.
that's why you see the rage on people when Peter Obi was congratulating Yakubu Gowon. That's why you see the rage. Imagine that the Igbo land where how Syria is looking now. That's how Igbo land was looking. And federal government did not do anything on that. It was individually that built Igbo land the way it is now.
Wow.
It was individual. Anything that you see that they look good in Igbo land is individual. Federal government did not do anything. None of that. So that's the reason why people are leaving. So if you ask, some people will say, "Oh, sit at home, sit at home." When did the sit at home started? The sit at home is a protest. Even in that, when did it start? What happened 10 years, 15 years ago? Where is the development? Where is the economy? Where is the train station?
They still have not fixed
There's
anything.
nothing over there.
And they're not planning to.
Definitely no.
Ah.
So those
Anyway.
are the issues.
Yeah.
But I don't really like to
Yeah, it
remember.
looks like it's hurting you.
Yeah, of course it's hurting me because.
Yeah. I
But anyway,
understand. But that's okay, guys. I mean, comment down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about this topic?
want you to comment. If there's any idea, what do you think that we can do in Southeast to to improve life of people, even if it's like this, the way Nigeria government, they're squeezing us. What can we do as individual? How can we, at least let it be easier for our people? We just want to share ideas. Give us your idea, and let's talk about it. The more we talk about it, the more solution comes.
Exactly.
So we encourage you to subscribe and
Yeah.
like the video so other people can also see it.
Thank Exactly. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will never miss an update from us. Let's get talking in the comment section down below.